Hey guys, what's up? This is Eric with Jim Andes again. I'm here with my friend Marcelo. He's the owner of Cordillera Mistica here in Puerto Varas. And I'm featuring him because, well, there's a bunch of good stuff going on with his shop and with him. He's a guide for mountaineering. He does climbing as well. He offers a bunch of options for those things. In fact, he just got back for some trips. So we're going to talk to him a little bit about his shop first. And as I promised you, I'm interviewing people who speak English so that you guys can feel comfortable, and he does. He speaks English very well. In fact, he'll even argue with you about product in English. So he knows his English really well. But we're here today in his shop, and you'll actually see a bunch of videos from this shop, I'm sure, as we go over different products and stuff. He suckered me into buying this jacket that I'm wearing, and so I'm one of his favorite fans at the moment, and will continue to be. This is my preferred shop, and he is the only Patagonia official Patagonia vendor here for the adventuring outdoor clothing. There's another shop in Puerto Varas that sells Patagonia clothing for fly fishing,
fly
right?
fishing. Actually, it's called Rowan Gun.
Yeah, but for adventuring, he's the only shop that sells Patagonia. So we're gonna talk to Marcelo a little bit. It's a very impromptu video. I think it feels a little bit more free, a little bit more conversational, and that's what we want. So why did you pick Patagonia to be your main brand to sell?
You know, when we started discovering what is going on with the company, that especially happened after looking at the history of the owners of the company, Ivan Shimar, and all his experience around the area, the country, basically, you know, climbing in Fitzroy and doing some amazing trip from up north California to all the way down, surfing and climbing mountains and doing a lot of things, all the way down to Patagonia. So I think one of the really interesting things about that trip was putting up a name of Patagonia and put it pretty much more in the map of all the world, the name Patagonia. And right now it's a brand which is one of the very good ones, brand selling stuff related with the outdoor activities like clothes, jackets, and a bunch of other things, and mainly too because it's a different way to do the business too, related with the environmental care and all this connection with the nature. So pretty much more is that is our feelings, and that is the place where I'm living right now, and that is the activity where I'm love to do. So there's a lot of things related to that.
Yeah, and so you guys know, I've mentioned it before, where we live here in the Puerto Varas area is technically Patagonia. A lot of people say that Patagonia starts below Puerto Montt, and that's a technicality for what is the drastic differences in the scenery or in the landscape. But all the way up to the 9th region technically is Patagonia. We're in what you would consider the northern portion of Patagonia. And I gotta tell you, I've been reading Yvon Chouinard's book, Let My People Go Surfing.
Right.
And it's a cool book. There's a lot of information. They really have changed the whole world of what you know business to be, and we didn't even know it. Their company made a lot of firsts in the world for things, and it's just really interesting. So you guys know, Marcelo doesn't only carry Patagonia. What other brands do you carry?
We brand Black Diamond too, and we got some other stuff like Lecky and Icebreaker and Scarpa and La Sportiva. Pretty much more all companies related with the outdoor activity. You know, we got even some small things like platypus, irrigation systems, you know, and many things for just outdoor things.
Yeah.
In the area.
Yeah, and you know, that's one thing that actually drew my attention to your shop is that you carry platypus.
Right.
Because everybody's accustomed to Camelback,
Right.
and there's nothing wrong with Camelback. Camelback's a good company, but I found that I like the taste out of platypus better than
exactly.
than the Camelbacks. And he forgot to mention a company that I think should be mentioned because I've been doing a little bit of research about them that he carries. It's this company, which is the Sherpa Adventure Gear. It's a reasonably priced product, and it's not the same quality as like Patagonia or one of the other companies would be, but it is a good quality product. It's a good price point, and that's what he suckered me into buying. So I'm just kind of stuck with it, and I tried to get out. I tried to give me a better discount, but he wouldn't. So what can I say? But what is your focus here in the shop? Is it only alpine climbing, or?
Yeah, basically it's doing a lot of mountaineering activities, trying to introduce the people to the mountaineering things and teaching the techniques and teaching the skills necessary to just have a really good experience in the mountains. Being safe in the mountain is kind of like the big goal, and spending good time there is pretty much more the objective of my work here. So for that reason, I'm really worried about that kind of things, coaching people to doing mountain climbing or alpine climbing or even just rock climbing,
Yeah.
So pretty much more is that my focus here.
Okay, and as you'll see, this video specifically is more about his shop, even though he touched on those things, and that's important because his shop here is basically the price point or the interaction for gear that you'll need for doing all these other things that he's spoken about. I'm actually gonna have another video with him in a couple of minutes speaking about what he found in climbing and why he started climbing, and you're going to get to know him as a climbing guide and what he'll offer for that as well. So this is just a brief overview of what his shop is. I'm going to take some photos of the shop. You can see them. It's a small shop, but I prefer this shop. Marcelo has won me over by his kindness, his knowledge of the gear as well that he sells. He's very interested in making sure that you're buying what it is that you need. That's not always the case with all shop owners or shop attendants. So, don't take my word for it. Come by and see him when you're in the area and see what you see, and I hope you guys like it. So that's all for this video, and I hope you guys found this interesting, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.